The West is actually built on that. It's a form of trust, even more important than a handshake. How many handshakes do you do in a day? One or two, maybe? But you make eye contact all day long, all day long. It is an essential building block of our society. When people wear masks, it's not because they're cold. It's because they're hiding their identities from professional criminals or terrorists. When police wear masks, excuse me. This cop is not cold. This cop is hiding his identity. Maybe he's an undercover cop sometimes. Maybe he doesn't want terrorists to know who he is. He is not cold. He is hiding. It is not normal. It's nerve-wracking, isn't it, to see someone like that? Face masks, called balaclavas, became the signature of Muslim terrorists in the 70s and 80s to hide their identity. And to this day, look at this. This is ISIS terrorists wearing masks while making propaganda videos. It is to hide. It is to terrify. It's not new, by the way. The reason the Ku Klux Klan wore masks was to terrify too, but also to remain secret, to break the bonds of community trust. You know, when a group of KKK activists would march through town like this, with their faces covered, they were actually escaping responsibility for their actions, weren't they? The next day, the town's doctor or barber or baker could pretend he was a normal, peaceful person, even if he had just been at a lynching the night before, hiding his face. That's why the Antifa thugs do it too. By the way, the far left riders, they hide their face. Let me make my point clearer. How is the image on the left, but there you go, how's that image on the left any different morally than the image on the right? Both could claim to be an expression of religion. You know, the KKK claimed they were a form of Christianity. Hardly. But the same with the niqab. I think the niqab is worse, though, because in most cases, it's being done by men to women. Women are being imprisoned. The Klanhood was usually done by men to themselves to hide from their actions. Don't you think putting women in little prisons is worse? That is, if you care about the separation of mosque and state, if you care about the equality of men and women, things that used to be liberal projects but aren't anymore. That's an excerpt from my daily TV show, The Ezra Levant Show. Normally it's behind a paywall, but I thought you'd like this video, so we put it on YouTube. If you want to subscribe to watch the daily show every day, including always 2 interviews a day, and I read my hate mail, just click on this screen and become a premium member.